Hello guys, and welcome back to another Satisfactory Guide series where we are going to set up and talk about mega factories. Now there are many things that I want to cover in this, but first of all we're going to need to set up some foundations to work from. So if we just place some foundations down here and, well, here and... And this was the moment I regretted doing guides. And at this moment, I thought I'd never have a toasty again. What happened? Where am I? Wait, are you an angel? No, of course I'm not an angel. After 5 days of sitting around on your arse, I've been sent to get you back to work. What? Back to work? Yeah, Fix-It Corporated commissioned you to do a guide on megafactories. A megafactory, but... I don't have any materials. I've no idea where my factory is. Well, here's some concrete to get you started. But that's not nearly enough. And you see that crate? It's full to the brim with pocket dimension stacks of concrete, so I don't need to listen to you anymore. Right. In that case, we'll start in the morning. Hasta mañana. So with that little introduction out of the way, today we're going to be doing a little time-lapse series covering the development of my mega factory. Now, as you can probably see, we're going ahead with a circular or curve-inspired build. Firstly, because I like to challenge myself. And secondly, because I think it looks pretty cool, and a circle somewhere in the factory is kind of synonymous with a Totalxclipse design build. So when you are first building a mega factory, there are a few things you need to bear in mind. Firstly is whether you're going to build the base around your factory or vice versa, the factory around your base. I've chosen the latter. And as you can see, I'm placing foundations which will dictate more or less the factory build. The second thing you will want to choose is where you will position your mega factory. Whether you want it to be more central on the map, as this will allow you to draw items inwards without too much distance for them to travel, but at the same time you may well be restricted by the environment. Or you could also build on the outside of the map like I've chosen, and here I have plenty of space to build, but the downside is that I will have to pull items from all over the world to here. You could equally choose a place like the dunes, such as Kibitz has done, or in the open grassy plains. In fact, surrounding the map is plenty of space for these builds, but this particularly large waterfall area looks exceptionally beautiful, and I hope that the factory will look great once I'm done with it. The third thing to bear in mind is planning around your logistics. Though we will cover this more in later videos, you need to know where your resources will be coming from and have an idea as to the entrances, exits, and roughly where each item's production stage will be. For example, in this factory, I intend to have 2 large train station areas to bring items into the factory, which will lead items to a storage buffer before being split to various locations, and from there items will be sent to the various sections of the factory to be manufactured into low-tiered items, then brought back to a storage area, and we will then separate them to another area of the factory for more advanced production, repeating the same process. I will always take the items to a storage area, as it just allows for easier planning and thus less spaghetti mess. Now, eventually all the high tier items will be manufactured in the top apex circle of the factory before being brought to the final central storage location. I will also have oil and water brought in via the center of the factory, ideally beneath the factory, and also I will have a rail network branching out from within the factory. Oh, and we shall also have the power plants on the outer sections. Each power station will have its own area that it's dedicated to within this factory as well. So if there is a particular power station that goes off, we know which section we need to sort out. But that's all we can really talk about whilst we're in the planning phase and whilst I'm still placing the foundations. Now, I will mention that for those who say a curved mega factory is a bad idea, you're absolutely correct. I do not recommend this for anyone, but I am negating a lot of the issues by placing only curved foundations on the outer walls, and these will be sandwiched by walls on both sides so that they don't look out of place. So I guess I better continue with placing these foundations, and once we've finished with the foundations, I'll be covering my delivery system, central storage area, and primary storage buffers. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. I'm going to be quiet now, and we're just going to finish the time lapse. So there you are, guys. The main foundations of the first level are placed. We'll probably add a few more here and there when required, but this is a pretty good start and I'm pretty happy with it. So we'll leave it here. Now, if you did enjoy the video, please do drop a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. Anyway, guys, until next time, thank you so much for watching, and as always, ciao for now.